Yeah, we're back. And my name remains Mide, okay, and this is True Sport Analysis where we give you updates and we give you news, gist happenings in the world of football. A lot of things are happening in the world of football right now, and that is actually the reason why we've come to you to give it to you and serve it to you hot and juicy, okay, without mincing words, without trying to like put aside put some on the side. We're trying to give you all, but there's no way we can give you all within the time frame. But we will definitely do our best, to bring it up and up to speed, to bring you up to speed on all the happenings and the gist. Ainsley Maitland Nines, left us now and had to join Southampton on loan, even though it was a loan. Okay, quite alright that he just came back from a loan from Roma. Okay, that's from Mourinho. Okay, he tried his best and he went there and won the Conference League. Of course, that since he's back now, he can't enter into that team because he has made it clear that he does not want to play on the right, as a right back. Okay, wants to play in the middle of the field, the defensive midfielder, where Arsenal is actually fully stacked, even though they are suffering in that area now because, Mohamed El Neni is injured, Partey is injured, okay, and moving Jaka into that role will actually give Arsenal, or we actually open Arsenal up to mistakes, which will lead to goals and a whole lot of pressure on the back line. So another one is Sam Edozie, okay, who moved from Manchester City to Southampton, okay, for £10 million, a good deal for both sides. Then Arthur Melo joined Liverpool from Juventus. He joined Liverpool from Juventus. Wow, Arthur Melo. To me, I see it as a panic buy because um, I don't know. I don't know what Liverpool was actually thinking that they had to wait till the end to get a deal done. A whole lot of 3 months, 3 whole months transfer went through 3 whole months and nothing happened, and they didn't do anything except for bringing in the striker, for bringing in Darwin Nunes, bringing in Carvalho, and bringing one or two as well. But I think, okay, they should have actually wrapped up their deal since they believe that they've wrapped up their deal because Thiago Alcantara got injured, okay, along the way, and getting injured, they couldn't bring him back up to speed as well, and they have to challenge. So that was the reason why, that was the pressure that was on them to actually get Atomelo. Now the problem is, how will you get Atomelo, okay, into the league? Okay, bringing him up to speed into the team, bringing him into the culture, bringing him into what's happening in England because he's a Brazilian, and quite right that Brazilians are just starting to like life in the Premier League. They are not like their presence are not that much in the Premier League because they are not used to the culture, the language, a whole lot of things. But I think they are coming in now. They are coming in trots, okay, to actually play in the Premier League, and I think it's a big thing. So Atomelo from Juventus, okay, it was actually a low move to Liverpool. Then James Garner, okay, went from Manchester United to Everton for £15 million. Then Joan Larios from Manchester City to Southampton, okay, for £6 million. Okay, Southampton and Manchester City doing business lately, and it's awesome. Then we also have Carlos Vinicius from Benfica to Fulham. Okay, it was actually an undisclosed fee. It was an undisclosed fee. Then Jan Bednarek, okay, the Southampton guy also signed for Aston Villa, okay, on loan. Then Duje Kaletaka, okay, of Marcel, signed for Southampton for £8.6 million. Southampton have actually been doing a lot of businesses lately. Okay, they brought in a lot of players. Okay, and they did a whole lot of businesses. I think the major reason is because they want to stay in the Premier League, and not only stay in the Premier League, to also make sure that they actually challenge, okay, the top 10, okay, perhaps be part of the top 10, even though they are struggling right now, but it doesn't matter. Okay, the last time they had to beat Chelsea, they beat Chelsea, and they made Chelsea pay. Okay, beat Chelsea on Tuesday, this Tuesday, they beat Chelsea 2 goals to 1. And if they beat Chelsea 2 goals to 1, they are now bringing in new players as well. And you should know quite well that they mean business, which is a great deal for them. Then we have Boubacar Traore of Mainz, okay, going to Wolves, okay, he went there on loan. Then Loic Bade of Rennes, okay, moved to Nottingham Forest. Now another team that we need to look at now is Nottingham Forest. Okay, Nottingham Forest signed the highest number of players, okay, in this transfer window, in the last transfer window, the past transfer window. They signed 22 players. It was supposed to be 23 players, okay, but the 23rd player did not actually, come through, which was Michi Batshuayi from Chelsea. Okay, didn't come through at all. It didn't come in because Chelsea, was unable to, they were unable to submit the paperwork, okay, of the contract, so to Premier League. So it didn't go through. It was cancelled. But at the end of the day, Michi Batshuayi, had to move from there, move to Turkey, okay, to do his business over there for the new season. Then Wilfred Gnonto, of course, we should know Wilfred Gnonto of Italy, okay, who was formerly at FC Zurich. Okay, has gone to Leeds United. Quite right, likes that player. I think it was the replacement for James. Okay, James who went to Fulham. Okay, he also went to Fulham yesterday. It was actually an 11th-hour deal, but Wilfred Gnonto had to replace him. Okay, he also loves playing on the wing. I could remember I watched him in the Nations League. They just completed Nations League that they played. Okay, it really did well. Okay, he played against Germany. Did the assist. Against Germany, and that equalizer that made them, gave them a point against Germany. Okay, I remember that game. Then we also have Billy Gilmore of Chelsea. Okay, he has been going up and down. Okay, but now, okay, quite alright. Last season it was with Norwich, and Norwich had to get relegated at the end of the day. But I think he wants to actually play the Premier League, so he has come back to the Premier League. So he went back to Chelsea, and he was, surplus to requirement at Chelsea. So he was sold to Brighton, and he was sold for £10 million. Then that is what we have for the second, part 2 of the transfer deadline day. The transfer that went down yesterday. Okay, that ended 11 p.m. yesterday. It was actually a crazy transfer. A whole lot of transfers coming up. The ones that crashed, the one that came up at the end of the day, but it went through. It has closed. So stay with us as we go into the third part of the transfer deadline.